Hello. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. It is. Hi. My name is Dwayne Myers, and I just want to say, first of all, I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day, and I'm having a great morning. It's 7:08 a.m. here in Florida. And so good day to you, everybody in the world. I know it's like 12 o'clock where you live, or 1 or 3. I love saying that because my parents live in England, so I know the time difference. It doesn't matter what time it is here. It's always 5 hours difference there. Anyway, I just want to say good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. And my name is Dwayne, just in case, or Christopher. That's my nickname. Just in case you don't know or you haven't been following, I am an internet marketer, web developer, SEO consultant. I do this every single day here in Florida, and that's what I do for a living, 9 to 5. I work for one of the leading agencies here locally. Really, they're probably number 1 or number 2 within the city. And yep, so hey, here we go. Today's we're talking about Facebook marketing, and today we're just gonna quickly cover some tips on choosing the right objective for your Facebook marketing ads, or for your Facebook ads basically. All right, I'll give you a quick rundown. We'll keep this brief today. We'll keep this at 20 to 25 minutes tops. When I was first starting out doing Facebook ads, I never really understood why when you click that screen, let me try to flip it over real quick. When you click that screen where it says, all right. First of all, today I'm not gonna try to do a bunch of things at once, but I just want to show you the screen real quick. I didn't get all that stuff prepared, but I still want to show you real quick, just in case whoever that's doing this for the first time, they're like, "What am I talking about?" Yep, the very first time you go on Facebook, it says, "Hey, all right, here we'll just go ad manager, and then we'll go down to." We'll go down to create an ad, and while it loads, I guess we're on the slow train this morning. I am. Anyhow, yep, here we go. It comes up at the very first screen where it says, when I was just starting out a couple of years ago, on the very first screen, where it says brand you're like, hey, let's create you're like, hey, let's create an ad right here. It says brand awareness. It says reach. It says what your marketing objective is basically. It asks do you want to do brand awareness? Do you want to do reach? Do you want to do under consideration? Do you want to do traffic? Do you want to do engagement? Do you want to do app install, video views, lead generation, conversion, product catalog, sales, store visits? And to be very honest with you, when I was just starting out, this was a little confusing because I just didn't understand why like, for example, I didn't quite understand what some of this stuff means, like what's the difference between conversion and conversions? What's the difference between consideration and traffic? What is an engagement? What would be used for video views? What's reach? What's brand awareness? So, real quick, when I was just starting, that stuff was more or less like not confusing, but it was just like a mind boggler. I'll say it like that. It was mind boggling or whatever. When I was just starting out, trying to figure out how or what that stuff means. So long story short, this video we're gonna go through. Well, first of all, I want to say, if you're watching this, just give me a shout out, give me a like, say hi, please. Let me know where you're from. I want to make sure that I'm helping you the best I can. If if anything, nevertheless, let's get back to the program. When I was just starting out, like I said, I was a little bit confused as to what these different areas mean, and that's what we're going to cover today. I'm going to give you just a quick tutorial, not like most, for those who don't know, are not so familiar, what these things represent. And so let's start with awareness first. We'll say awareness is basically, as your business grows, as you do more and more Facebook marketing, what happens is your objective might change over time. And you know, starting out, you might just want to build some page likes. Starting out, you may just want to build your email list. Starting out, you might just want to, I don't know, try different things. There's different objectives, but primarily starting out, you want to build your email list, or you want to build your communities, build up your likes and stuff. So the objective changes over time. What you want to do changes over time. Nevertheless, it truly, and I always give you my spin on things, not because I feel like I need to give you my spin on things, but because there's so much confusion when it comes to internet marketing and people, and the stuff that they give. They always tell you to do this, and you get so overwhelmed with all the different things that you have to do, or they say to do, in order to get the results that you want. So I try to give my own spin on things, not because I feel like my way is the right way or anything like that, but because a lot of times some of the stuff just doesn't make sense. Even the big name internet marketers, I'm just being honest, a lot of times the stuff that they say, not that it doesn't make sense, it's just probably not practical, or might be a lot of fluff. Or that's what it is, a lot of fluff. Or that's what it is, a lot of fluff. Like you'll hear this new thing come out, and you like a couple months ago, it was messenger ads, and everybody was talking about messenger ads. And for the typical person who's just starting out, messenger ads don't have, you know, like, it's kind of like building a freaking it's like crazy, you know, like you're not going to want to start out with messenger ads. So you get all this information from different places, which is great, but sometimes it's not that you can't use it, but in some cases it's not applicable. Some cases it's a hype. So I try to give my own 2 cents on it, as to what the proper or practical approach is. And then when you get down the line, you can investigate with different things. Like I remember, real quick, and then I get back on topic, video views was a hype a few months ago. And everybody was like, yeah, I can get a video, or a year ago, a few months to a year ago, everybody's like, I can get video views for like 2 cents and 3 cents and 4 cents. And even I was so caught up in the hype, I was like, wow, you can get views for that cheap. And then when you dig deeper in it, you're like, and you, if you Google, I promise you, I'll Google and show you. Well, I don't want to waste your time because we only have 20 minutes. If you Google, and you're like, yeah, video views for 2 cents. And when I went ahead and do video views, yes, you can get the video views for 2 cents, but then when you dig deeper in it, what you're paying for is somebody to view your video for 3 seconds. So you have a lot of information out there. A lot of people hype it up. A lot of people don't fully understand. A lot of people it's just not applicable for, or may not be ready for. So that's why I give my perspective on things. It's not like my way rules or anything like that. It's just I'm trying to be of best help for you, because that's how I feel with my business, and that's what they pay me to do on a daily basis. So real quick, when it comes to brand awareness, what brand awareness is really for, is it's simply used to build your content, build your awareness in your community. Let's say you're running a barbershop. Let's say you're running a supermarket. Let's say you want to build your awareness. Simple, your awareness in a local community or a specific community. That's what you'll use to do that. It's not primarily used for sales. It's not primarily used for lead generation or anything like that. It's primarily used for just building awareness, and that's why I said non-converting content. Hey, this new barbershop opened down the street, and I just want to know the grand opening is today, and check us out, and you know, just like, hey, we're at 1965 Bevel Road, and this is great, you know, so jam. So that's what brand awareness, that's this one right here, is primarily used for. And so let's dig on. All right, now we're on reach. Here's the dig about reach. This is reach. Reach is the second one under awareness. So it says, what's your marketing objective? Your second one under reach is one under awareness is reach, and reach is primarily for pretty much reaching. I'll say reaching your neighborhood, reaching your locale. When it's the only ad type that when you create it, it asks you for a map or gives you a map centered in on your business and give you a radius of your business. The radius is you can choose between. Forgive me if I'm going too fast. Hey, give me a like if you're liking this. I'm starting to sound like those other guys. Give me a like if you're liking this. Give me some feedback. Let me know this is helping you in any way. Give me some feedback. Let me know this is helping you in any way, please. So reach is pretty much that. It's the only ad type that when you select it and you go ahead to create your ad, and we won't do this today because we have a lot of lack of time. It gives you a map, and the map presents you with your location from your business, and it gives you a radius of basically from where you locate from 1 to 50 miles. On that map, you can select multiple markers to get multiple combination of radiuses or radii on that map. So it's the only one that does that. Real quick, today we're only going to cover the first 5. Tomorrow I'm going to cover the next 5. So we're breaking this into 2 parts, only because once again I don't have a lot of time. Not because I don't have a lot of time, but because I don't want to take up your time. You have things to do, and so do I. When it comes to under consideration, we have traffic. All right, no, traffic is the one that most people spend their time on. Example, myself. It can be used. It's probably the most, in my opinion, it's probably the most versatile, because you can use it for just about anything, converting or non-converting content, driving traffic to your website, as the name says, traffic, driving traffic to a lead page, driving traffic to an affiliate link, driving traffic to a sales page. So yeah, it's used for that purpose. Primarily when you're not tracking using, forgive me if I'm going too fast. When you're not tracking using Facebook Pixel, that is, you're not tracking your conversion, this is what you would use to drive traffic to your site, because once they click, they just go straight to your site, and that's it. We're gonna go into everything else, but I just want to keep in sequence just for today. As the name suggests, with engagement is exactly that. It encourages people to comment, like I'm asking you to. Hey, comment on this this video. Like this video, share this video, please. If you like it, like it. If you find it valuable, like it. If you like it, share it. So that's the purpose of engagement. Engagement is really to build up that interaction and in your community, in your Facebook page. And I'll give you another tip real quick. When I was just starting out, I didn't understand the importance of engagement. Until you build a much bigger empire or much bigger Facebook page, and it doesn't matter it doesn't matter the size of the site or anything, but I can guarantee you engagement is one of the most important things that you can do. You don't need to run an ad to get engagement, obviously. You don't need to run an ad to get that kind of stuff. But what it is the reason why engagement is so important is because if you have a site that's small or big and nobody's interacting on it, you're posting, like my friend Noah, she said, I don't want to talk about your business, but let's say you're posting and people are not interacting with your site, and or you have a big brand and you want to get people to, like, hey man, come on, talk to me about this new Tesla, talk to me about this new design, talk to me about this new product that I'm selling. Engagement is probably the type best suited for that, because it does that. It promotes your posts, it promotes your shares, your comments, your like. As a matter of fact, you can get likes from this, and it's just great because you don't want to have a Facebook page that people are not engaged with. If you're not engaging, you're not having their attention. And trust me, I can be transparent with you right now. That's what I'm working for. I'll be honest with you. I am working for your attention. I'm working for your. I'm not trying to steal your time, which is why I'm like, hey, we got to go. But I'm working for your attention because on this internet marketing, on this internet, emails, people slamming you with advertisement, people slamming them with all this stuff. And I said it before. If you're not engaging with your audience, it just becomes this dead zone, and people are just passing your stuff and not really seeing you, or basically interacting with you, which is what you want. You don't want a sterile site. You don't want a dead site. Lastly, just for today, we're going to talk about app install. If you're an app developer, or if you own an app, you know, your company owns an app, and you want to get basically more downloads for it, more installs for it, this is the objective that you would select. Your app install, basically when you run the ad, Facebook, basically when you run the ad, Facebook, real quick, let me switch this off because I really want to focus on, and I wanted to let you know that, look man, if you need any help, please post your questions. App installs basically is exactly that. When you run that specific objective, Facebook optimizes your ad to people who would most likely download and install your app, and that's what this one does. Like I said before, well, I wrote on the blog post today that we did on myersvisual.com, and you see on the blog we have a blog post. We're building a few things, but like I'll tell you about all that in a jiffy. Jiffy, I like that word. App install, basically, Facebook. With app install, with traffic, the algorithm basically, and this is what they say, it selects the most likely candidates, the candidates that will most likely click on your stuff, click on your ads, and that's what app install does, and that's what traffic does. So real quick, and then I shut up because we gotta go. We're on this for 17 minutes now. Yeah, we're on record time. Even though the objectives can be used and interchanged, and one thing can have multiple purposes. Probably you can get use traffic, for example, to get apps also, or engagement to get traffic to your site. You want to pretty much use long story short, let me stay focused. You want to what I'm trying to say is a lot of this stuff is interchangeable. You can use one for likes and it helps likes. You can use one for traffic and it's for traffic, but yet still you can use it for app install and so on and so forth. But primarily each specific objective is for that specific purpose. Yes. So those are my 5 marketing objectives today for Facebook ads, or what they present you on Facebook ads. Tomorrow we'll cover the other 5, and I'll go into it in as much details with as I can with the time that we have. Please, if you have any marketing questions, if you have any Facebook ad questions, please post them. I would love to help you. I would love to help in any way I can. This is what I do for a living. This is what I really love. I love internet marketing. I love digital marketing. I love computers. Please post your questions. Have a blessed day today. Today is Tuesday. We'll call it Taco Tuesday, as they say. Taco Tuesday. All right. God bless. I'll talk to you tomorrow.